Okay, here's an interesting one. Should I tithe while trying to pay off debt? Ooh.
Absolutely. Definitely.
Okay, I think I'm feeling the vibe of the audience here. So if in debt, tithing should still be a priority. Okay, let's look at both perspectives. Let's look at it as a spiritual principle. Being broke doesn't really negate a spiritual principle, right? Like, it's still a spiritual principle. It's still a way that we talk every week. It's a way of worship to God, all these things. So that doesn't really violate that spiritual principle. Secondly, it's a spiritual principle. Let's read this again. Let's go back. Stephanie, I'm going back to Malachi 3:10. Let's look at this. I hate to say it this way, but this kind of guarantee that God gives when you tithe. Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse. Again, we just spent several minutes talking about that as the local church. That there may be food in my house. Test me in this. Only time God. People died in the Bible for testing God. Not a good thing to do. Only time God says, test me. Test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven. So there's one. Pour out so much blessing that there will not be room enough to store it, right? So there's a blessing. You go on, it talks about rebuking the devourer, okay? This is where you hear stories. Now I got to find where I was in my notes. Now you hear stories about like, oh, we didn't give because we had some expenses, so we didn't give, and then the washing machine went out, right? Oh, is God cursing them for not giving? No. Again, it's a principle. It's no more is God cursing you, no more than saying, well, it was December. I only went to the gym once, and I ate all that Christmas food, and God's cursed me with a bit of a midsection. No, you violated, two principles, right? You lowered your amount of activity, and you increased, probably in a few multiples, what you were taking in, right? You guys don't realize that Christmas food, they can pack calories in those breads. Man, you get some of that good. Miss Phyllis, you make that delicious bread. That's why, like, when you walk in, I walk away, because you bring in my favorite zucchini bread. You get that zucchini bread, you slather some butter on there. Man, you can eat a day's worth of calories right there, right? And so no more than saying, oh, I gained all this weight at Christmas. No, God's not cursing. You stop doing the things that kept that midsection away, right? In the same way, it's like that protection's gone. It always seems to come back. The enemy's like, got him. You need new tires. Man, our last tires lasted 2 years. We should have another 8 months on these things. The washing machine goes out, the fridge goes out, something, right? Things always seem to come up. So if you're in debt and you're desperately trying to pay it off, that's like saying, hey, my house is on fire, and I have a bucket, and my house is on fire. I'm going to leave all the holes. I'm going to let holes develop in the bucket. No, you'd want to get a bucket without holes. So if you're trying to pay down debt, you would want to be under the financial blessing, and God can pay off your debt, help you pay off your debt with 90% in his blessing a lot faster than you can with 100% of your giving, or 100% of your income.